What's up? Kalimera. Kalispera. How's it going, everyone? Are you all ready? You all ready for TikTok to get banned? Pop that down. I'm just getting everything ready, folks. Hope you're all doing well. Kalimera, tikanis, posisa. Yeah, that's right. Dropping some Greek, yo. I've got my game on screen. And there's some refactoring going on because I have made terrible mistakes. Terrible mistakes. So many mistakes, as a matter of fact, that they are innumerable. One cannot count the mistakes I have made. But they're all for display. They're all for display on my GitHub repo. If you want to go look at the code, you can. You can see all of my mistakes. I don't even try and hide them. Hey, Beware the Leopard. How you doing? Such is life? Yeah, such is life. Such is life. Such is my life. Because I am one big dum-dum. I'm just getting things set up here, folks. I hope you're all doing well. Is this showing up right? Yeah, code's looking good. We've got code going. Okay, refactoring ready. I can show the game. I've got my chat up so I can see everybody. Right? I can see everyone chatting, can't I? Yeah, I can see it. We're good there. Sup, Battle? Battle says I'm still on antibiotics for some mistakes I made in the Philippines. Listen, I'm just going to be real with you, Battle. You can't get rid of those mistakes. Those mistakes are going to haunt you, usually medically, to the end of days. You sure itch. Some lotion should take care of that, though. Okay, well, I think I'm ready. Oh no, I'm not quite ready. Not quite. I've got to do. Oh, one sec. Completely forgotten that I have to do. Yeah, right here. I go like this. Do that. Okay. Okay. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? I'm just getting some stupid stuff set up, and I've got some coffee, and I've got. Oh, I might have to refill my coffee. Might as well get the stupid Twitch ads over and refill my coffee. Hope you're all doing well. So, I'm going to be working on a couple of big items today. I'll explain it in just 1 minute. I'm going to be right back. Well, actually, before I go, I should make sure that this is going to work. Yeah, is muted. Perfect. There. All right. Okay, I'll put some music on just lightly in the background. And then I'll be right back. Geesh, where you been? Everyone's coding all goofy out here. It's that crippling tailwind addiction keeps pulling me back in. I think an intervention might be in order. Listen, man, there's no helping you. Once you've been theo'd, once you've been T3'd into tailwind, it's over. Okay? It's over. Not even I can save you. Okay, so I'll be back in a sec. What are we going to work on today? We're doing a little bit of refactoring. And I was going to, well, I'll explain in a sec. They told me chicks dig Angular. Yeah. I mean, I used to do Angular. And now I'm married. So maybe chicks do dig Angular. Like, who knows? Who knows, right? Okay. So what I was going to do, reckless, yeah, I know. What I was going to do, I was going to move everything to a struct. And as you can see, I do not have structs. And your question might be, bro, why ain't you got no structs? And the answer is because I don't like having Twitch chat tell me what to do. I mean, that's not really the answer. I'll get into it in a second. I'm still setting up my coffee. But there is a reason why I am not going to be using structs. Well, actually, there's 2, maybe 3 I can kind of I'll kind of briefly talk about, and I'll do it while I'm working on this thing. Okay, so problem number one is that I eventually want to be doing SIMD operations on this guy. And with structs, SIMD operations are not really are not the best. They don't work 100%. Well, okay, I'm saying it very poorly. But let me put it this way. It's a bit easier to do SIMD operations on arrays than on structs. The other thing is, once I started getting into structs and macros, things started getting weird. That's a skill issue. I have to. That's kind of on me. I have to figure that out. But what I decided to do was, well, was there a third? Oh yeah, and then the principle of the project. Hang on. So in keeping with the principle of the project, one of the goals I set out was not to use the stuff that people tend to rely on by default when they're building this, when they're building anything. So like subjective preferences over how something looks and reads is something I was trying to avoid. And structs are mostly a subjective preference because they tend to mostly help you to well, I mean, it's called a struct because it's a structure, right? So it's a little bit easier to deal with to mentally read and deal with a struct than it is a flat array with slices and arithmetic on how an array how you access an array with offsets. So I understand the subjective preference and why that's appealing. But the principle of the project is that I don't want to be doing something just for subjective preference. Now, the difference between structs and arrays is pretty minimal, if not like almost nothing. So there's nothing really bad about me using flat arrays, and in the future I want to do SIMD operations, which is applying alterations to data all at once on an array of values, and arrays tend to be better at that. And then there might be some odd things, like depending on the compiler you're using, how your memory is structured in an array is a little bit cleaner than how your memory is structured in a struct, because the compiler might, for example, take a struct and pad each data point with extra stuff. So there's like a few little things that are kind of a little positive, a little bit, just a little bit more positive about the arrays. Plus, it's in keeping with the principle of the project. Plus, when people hop on and they see the code that we're working on here for the first time, they're going to be like, bro, why aren't you using a struct? Why are you doing flat arrays? Why not a struct? And it's actually a good way to engage people in the question of why not one thing versus the other. What's up, Jodim? What's up, Zada? How you doing? Kalimera Tikanis. Yeah, that's right. I speak Greek. Bosise. One sec. All right, folks. Okay, so now that I've explained that, ultimately, if I really want people to jump on and ask questions and be like, which means, what are you doing here, idiot? In Greek. Okay, if that's what I want people to engage with me on. Then having flat arrays seems like a good choice because it'll raise some eyebrows. Okay. Let us continue. So what I've done is I've added macros since the last time I was on. If I could find them. Here we go. So these macros are going to help us to generate functions for a bunch of stuff that's extremely repetitive. I've been able to remove a bunch of code thanks to the macros. If I look at the total code, yeah, I mean, we used to be. There's no way. We were over 10,000 lines of code. I've been able to remove like 3,000. Yeah, by using macros. So that's good. I'm so used to arrays, multi-dimensional arrays. I can't get my head around struct use case versus arrays. It's a me problem. Yeah, battle. I mean, ultimately there is like no difference. There really isn't. Arrays have just like a little bit of an edge over structs. It depends on what you want to do with the array. There's readability, which is a subjective preference, but objectively, there's almost no circumstance where a struct will outperform an array as long as you use arrays carefully. So if you're just mindful about how you're using your arrays, you're good, man. You're good. And I fell into the trap that I keep asking everyone not to fall into. Twitch chat was like, "Oh man, you should use structs, bro." You know what? Let me put on a different hat. Yeah, everyone was like, "You should use structs, bro." Everybody on Twitch chat, and I'm like, "Why?" And they're like, "Oh, because it's better. Trust me, bro. It's better." I'm like, okay. And so I started using structs and the macros, and then it ballooned into like I started creating so many abstractions for what I was doing. It became really, really bad, and I started doing exactly what I warned people not to do. And before I knew it, I was down a very dark rabbit hole of structs and macros that were not working correctly. And yeah, it was a bad time, and I had to remove it. Probably a remnant from when memory resource management was super critical. We all just got lazy, especially when bandwidth makes time difference less notable. Yeah. Yeah, this is the thing, is that hardware and bandwidth and internet and stuff have become so good that they can mask inefficiencies and the things that we have lazily just become accustomed to and take for granted. And so now that you can make far less performant mistakes and people won't notice. However, I would actually argue that people do notice. They just don't know how to bring it up. Your typical end user is not a programmer, right? And so when they notice a problem, they don't know how to bring it up. They don't know how to talk about it properly. And so it gives everybody has that sense of like, false sense of security where because somebody isn't complaining or not enough people are complaining, then everything must be fine. But that's not really what's going on. What's going on is that we've beaten consumers over the head with our poor practices in stupid crap and code, and so they're just used to it. That's what's really going on. You should use React, bro. 5 use effects and you're done with the game. I know. Legit, if I was seriously, if I was using React, this game would be done already. It would have been done like 6 months ago. But at what cost? And there's the question. At what cost? So I'm using structs anyways, just not in the way I thought I would. All I'm doing is I'm using structs to hold all my data now. So it stores data as a flat array. So it's still flat arrays, but it's one struct to hold the entire flat array for any kind of data I want. And then I have additional member fields to keep track of what's going on inside of that flat array. So I can do things like total number of things in the array, which ones are used, next open slot. That's it. That's all I have a struct for. So it's a very lightweight use of a struct. And yeah, I'm a lot happier with that. I think that's a lot better. So um, now the unfortunate thing is that as part of the refactor is with all these macros and stuff is that I have a bunch of crap to do. Because not everything is as straightforward as I would have hoped. So for example, I have this function missing, and the reason why I have it missing is because the world data no, sorry, world NPC. That's what I'm looking for. Get world NPC name ID. That's the function. This is failing because world NPCs do not have a name inside of this data. They reference an NPC, so it's a NPC of a global NPC. It's a world NPC of a global NPC. So just like I wrote down here, I have to do a function that reaches into the NPC of the world NPC. It's almost like an inheritance thing, and I got to go up the chain till I find the right name. So it'd be get world NPC ID. And then I would go get world NPC name ID and I'd go like this, get an NPC name ID. And hopefully it's that simple. Yeah, it is that simple. Sweet. And same with type. Man, this keyboard today. Maybe I've got too much junk between the keys. I tried to get position X for world NPC, but it's not set. Bro, chill. Bro, chill. Chill. Just chill. Can I pause you? How do I pause you? Here, okay. Jeez. Okay, so what's the actual deal here? How on earth? Tried to get position X for world NPC, but it's not set. Oh, is this just a... I see. So I have this log, and it doesn't actually mean anything. Right. Right. It's a stupid log thing. So I don't actually want this. Anytime that I go get a value, I'm going to iterate over all possible NPCs, for example. That's just going to be stupid. I'm going to see this log all the damn time. So I kind of want it, but I also don't want it. All right. What happens if you ignore it? Does it... Okay, now things are better. But nope, not quite. How on earth did I screw up my keys? Oh man. Things have gotten so bad around here. Everybody's escaped the asylum. And there's no one left to clean up the mess. Except me. With my stupid Bowser hat. Oh, you know what? It's one of these. It's the function. Yeah. Right here. That's what I thought. Yep. Yeah, okay. We're good. We're good. And that shouldn't be happening. Probably because I'm not checking proper collision crap. Intended Y, intended Y. Player left. Let's see. That makes no sense. So let's go check this function, I guess. This is the problem. With refactors, so you never know what kind of stupid mistake you made. And I already suffer from mass mistake making. Like, I don't need any help. And unfortunately, sup, Mr. Elfman? How you doing? Wish I could use C. My C++ compile times are so long. Yeah, well, C++ sucks. Only losers use C++. Like real losers. Like actual losers. Like people who only lose all the time. It's a dependency? Yeah, it's because you're a loser. Loser confirmed. Real men don't have to depend on crap like that. Just grow a pair and geez, deal with it. I'm kidding, Mr. Elfman. Obviously I'm kidding. I get it, man. I'm the only dev in the 3D department. As client managers request more functionality, what would be the best way to integrate a more performant language? I think we might be outgrowing ES6 languages. I want to be proactive about learning a more robust technology. I'm familiar with Python and C++, but only for tiny network utilities. I mean, that depends on how far do you want to go in terms of performance. If performance is extremely important, you're probably not going to be able to beat something like C or even Odin. Odin is probably a good choice. But it's going to take a lot of care. Like you're in it for a long haul. Python will get you to certain places quicker. Same with C++, but it comes at a cost, which is usually performance. So, short of doing assembly, C is your next best choice. The other thing is if you use C, you're going to be able to, especially with 3D, you're going to have access to so much other 3D stuff that's usually done in C anyways. Or at least that has been for many, many years, decades even. So your ability to access like really good C libraries for 3D is going to be awesome, right? I used to CMake, now I finally got it working with a single make file. Nice, Mr. Elfman. Man, CMake is like, I can't stand CMake. It's crazy. CGLM is a pretty good library for 3D. I feel like I know that one, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, CGLM, check that out, BattleGnome. Hey, Autistic Overflow on X. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Former homeless, no high school here. Debugging real-world coordinates, generating algo at the moment. Good to know I'm not alone. Yeah, you're not alone tonight, man. You're among friends. Yeah, trying to figure out how I screwed up my refactor here. So yeah, there's definitely some algo coordinate crap that's not right that I have to sort out. Yeah, cheers, man. In C++, I use GLM, so CGLM should be just as good. Okay, there you go. That's fair, Mr. Elfman. So yeah, BattleGnome, you could try that. You could try CGLM. There's lots. Honestly, there's lots. OpenGL, similar syntax as C. Maybe I can learn less that way. Yeah, you might have a short circuit to what you want to do. Operator overloading. Yeah, C doesn't have that. That's right. But again, like there's a lot. You can go pretty far with that. You can still go extremely far with. I think about it. Pretty much everything runs off, like it's based off C, right? Like so, operator overloading is essentially like C magic under the hood. Unless it's a compiler trick, maybe it's a compiler trick, but you can still push it really, really far without that. I'm curious. Okay, the coordinates are blocked. Going up is blocked. What's not? Okay, so it's got to be my intended. I'll take C's benefits over operator overloading any day. Me too, Mr. Elfman. What's up, Moldy? Yeah, I have a home temporarily. It's a temporary home. I'm pretty stinky, living among rats and all that. Kick me out any day. Who knows? Who knows what tomorrow brings? Moldy on YouTube. Well, my tests were failing when in the test directory, but work in the tests directory. Oh, great, Mr. Elfman. That's always a good sign. That's always a good sign when your tests pass if they belong to a specific directory. Nothing wrong here. Yeah, don't investigate. Yeah, who cares? Who cares why? As long as they work. That's the right attitude. Okay, what's going on with my left and right? Um, when I do up, that does work. Only happens in CI, which takes 5 minutes to run each time. Oh man. See, okay, let me just read through this code, but that's one of the things that I talked about before. Um, which is it's Ryan Fleury's article. We went over it on a previous stream, and he talked about how complexity um current y greater than 0 intended. It's weird how complexity and like adding the complexity cost just chains to yourself and then to everyone around you, not just the end result, right? And that's a perfect example. I think it should be. No. Current x greater than 0 is fine, because if current x is 1, then intended x would be 0. I guess. And then if it is 0, then we just don't update the position. So this looks correct. I have an idea. We're going to figure out exactly where this is going wrong. And what we're going to do is we're going to take an NPC and we're going to move them over like this. And then okay, so down works, right works, up works. Oh, but these don't. Okay, so it's actually not our coordinate checks. It's like it's our NPCs or something. Crap. So it would be like this guy. All right, what are we doing here? So we've got the player NPC. Yeah, that's fine. We've got captain ID. Is that why? And we're sharing the data and we're not resetting it. I bet you. In the captain ID. No, that's not why. Okay. Captain ID is fine. Let's go over to our oh, come on. Our coordinates locked. maybe I have a mismatch between my coordinates and the NPC coordinates. That doesn't make any sense though. If that was true, then I'd have then I this wouldn't work, right? Yeah, something's up with those NPCs. You're equals true kind of guy? Yeah, that's me. Equals true. What's up, ALS? Good to see you. Good luck today. Thanks, ma'am. I'm a no equals kind of guy. Hey, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. NPCs are becoming self-aware. Apparently, they're like, yay. So there's something about these NPCs up in the top row here that I can't step over them, which is proper. That's correct, except for this Kraken because it's not a real NPC. It's a tile. So all directions work. But these NPCs, I can abuse them to high hell. This is where a debugger would be useful. Yeah, I mean, I kind of have everything I need to debug it, sort of, but I'm kind of trying to figure out what I even need to debug. So the reason why I have everything I need to debug is, well, I mean, I like printing stuff out. So I can print out anything I need, which is like whatever, you know, I get it. Yeah, not everybody likes that, but it does the trick for me. Yeah. But not just that. I can also just reach in and get the data that I need to see its current data. So I could do like get world NPC position X. Four and zero, yeah. And so if I do 0, 1, 2, 3, so let's do 3. One and one. That's right. Printf kind of guy. Is it a cardinal? Isn't it? It is a cardinal sin of game dev. Good thing I'm not a real game dev. Gotta be smart about these things. Know what I'm saying? You can't break any rules if you're not. What's up, Laugh? Good to see you, Smelly Rats. What's up, Justin on YouTube? Good to see you, man. Thanks for popping in. Always good to see you. Printf is for Unix people. They don't know shizzle. I guess I don't know shizzle. I guess I'm one of them. I don't know shizzle for shizzle. Print izzle. Yeah. Okay. So the issue that I've got here is that things look legit. So I'm gonna go like this. Are coordinates blocked? X, Y, NPC, X, NPC, Y. This is stupid, but the other thing is that it's kind of hard to debug WebAssembly inside the browser. What? What? Okay. So it's jeez, my keyboard. So the first jeez Christ. 1,000, yeah? So if we go up to the very top, the first three have values, but the next don't. XY NPC 0, 1, 2, 10? The hell? What the hell happened? How come it's 0, 1, 2 and then not 3, 4, 5? What the hell? And it skips. Oh no, it didn't skip the rest. So it's literally just skipping 3 to 9. I spoke with Chrome guys about debugging WASM tools. They were all GDB kind of guys. Sounds like memory corruption. Hardy har har, Elfman. Why is it because I've set them to player? Ah, oh, son of a... So stupid. So dumb. Doso hazard. Doso hazard. Doso. Doso. Doso hazard. Okay, doso hazard. There. I said it in Greek too. Alright. I guess it's because I'm setting NPCs to be players and they shouldn't be. That's exactly what it is. Because I'm such a loser. No? No? Oh, because I actually have to set it to false. There it is. Okay, we're back. We're back. Greek. It's random noises. That's what most Greek is. It's just random noises. It's actually a telepathic language, Laugh. You just make noises because we want everybody else to believe that we're speaking a real language. We can't give away the fact that we're telepathic. So, we just make random noises and then we just telepathically understand what we're talking about. And so everyone's like, whoa, that's Greek. It's like, nah, it's not Greek, man. You just don't know how telepathic we are. What's up, Ghost Magic? Good to see you. Printf is hardcore mode. Yeah, it is hardcore mode. But it worked. We got there. We did it. We got there pretty fast. Figured out what the problem was. All right. So, I gotta say, Mr. Elfman, I wish I had conditional breakpoints, but look, check it. I can't. I don't have a way to do that in WebAssembly because it's running in the browser. So I don't have a way to reach in and set a particular breakpoint at a particular spot inside WebAssembly the way that one would expect, unless I know exactly where my code correlates to. So as an example, let's see if I can find like add NPC, because yeah, there we go. You can export dwarf and then debug in Chrome. The only thing that lets you do is if there is an actual error, you can it'll take you to the line and file number of your source code, but you can't actually like stop it. So it's a way to like, it's a trace, not a breakpoint setter, for example. I could do this can I even do this? Here we go. I could do this. Now, if I restart, it paused, right? And so there it is. And you can see, you know, hang on. I think, okay, that source maps dwarf is proper. You can view the C file in Chrome as well. How would I even look? I have the CPP. Here we go. Path substitution. I don't even know what the path substitution would be here. I'd have to add in the path substitution. Yeah, this is the dwarf. Okay, hang on. First of all, I don't know the command line flag. It should auto detect the dwarf file. Okay. Let's see. Dwarf. Default dwarf. If a G option caused dwarf debug info. Okay, hang on. Use dwarf style exceptions. Dwarf unwind. Dwarf inline. G dwarf enables dwarf. G split dwarf dash G. Set dwarf fission mode. Okay, let's give it a shot, because that would actually be that would actually be super nice. So it'd be, well, let me just copy it off yours so I don't have to jump around. G split dwarf. I already have G. All right, and then let's see what the output is. There's a DWO file, so okay. All right, but then how do I set? I don't know how to set a like, how do I do that now? Check console. No. So I wonder if I have to do this. Oh, you know what? Crap. I think I've screwed myself over. Check it out, Elfman. I embed the base 64. That's the problem. I guess I'll go here. Yeah, here. Yeah, look. As part of my compilation process, I embed the base 64 in. I convert the WebAssembly file to base 64. I could remove that. I could remove it and just bring it in. Because if it gives me the ability to do debugging, that might be worth it. Because I can always put it back and embed it as like the final product. Do you know what I mean? Like production mode or whatever. I can just embed it then. Yeah, here we go. I can just set this to false. I already thought about this, bro. Let's just see what happens here. Corsair. Crap. I have to run a server. I hate this. I already hate this. I immediately hate this. No, I don't want to run npx HTTP server. I hate this. Insta hate. I'm trying to think how else I could do this. This is a lie on X. I can't read your name proper, whoever you are on X, but yeah. NPX is just NPM. That's all it is. Just an alias for NPM. It's just a way to make you feel better about NPX. You look like my mother. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's true. You look like my mother. I look like my mother. They'll download the thing with NPX. NPX that bypasses install. Yeah. NPM that bypasses install. No, I don't want to hear about your evil Python code, all right, Laugh? Okay, no distractions. We're trying to stay focused here. Crap. This sucks. I hate this. 8080. I mean, that did work, technically. Even though I hate this with a passion. And so in the console log, okay, so here's our debug symbols. Sure, but then it could not load content for this, but it's there. It's there. So Dwarf tried. This is harder than I've ever imagined, right? This is why I hate this. And look, it even tries to go into LLVM and pull standard in. And I guess the reason why it's because I'm running off WASM. No, it's because I'm running off WSL on Windows. That's why. So it's looking in the WSL directory. Oh, I hate this so much. I don't want to do this. I'd rather just print F, bro. I'd rather just print F at this point. This is crazy. I don't want to do this. Okay, there's only one other way. Printf is better than GDB anyway. Okay, there is one other way, all right? Let's see. Do I have? Yeah, I do. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to I hate that I'm doing this. This is terrible. Elfman, what are you doing to me? All right. So we're going to go like this. Could not. Gotta recompile? I don't think I have to recompile. No. I don't think. Why would I have to recompile, bro? Why? It's hard-coded in the dwarf? I hate you, Elfman. I can't. I ain't doing that. No, I'm out. I'm out. No, I'm out. I'm done. It's over. I can't print F. I'm out, man. I tried. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. Printf for the win. Yeah. It's so easy. And so then all I have to do now is just go back and set this to true. Yeah. Oh, and I gotta, yeah. All right, and we're back, and that's it. That's it. I'm sorry, I tried, Mr. Elfman. You can't say I didn't try. But no, there's no way I'm doing that. Then I have to start compiling on the Windows side just to get the stupid thing working. That's insanity, man. That's insanity. I ain't no way. No shot. I do wonder if I could do something like get world name ID. Like if I do this, why can't Chrome open right? Why can't Chrome open WSL paths? Okay, so I actually do wonder if I go like this, right, and I set a breakpoint right here. I can actually see the value of variables up above it. But it doesn't, it's meaningless to me. Like I have no idea what these things mean. I can probably guess what 16 means, but that this is the problem, right? Is like, how do I know? Yeah. So I can't even really use this. This is not helpful. So I print F. C-lang Ds. Like I know a guy at Chrome who pushed for proper debugging on Windows and added a Windows compile target in spite of the GDP people. A hero among men. Okay. So actually the refactor is it's not bad. It actually got us back to the same point we were before. So that's actually really good. So all I have to do is just continue refactoring some of these structs or some of these arrays using the macros that I've got, and just finish that off, and then we'll have some pretty nice array access functions, which will eliminate the need for us to write a whole bunch of repetitive code. That'd be good. So I guess I'm just on refactor mode for the next little while. Not the end of the world. I think 5 people at my work left for Google. Oh man, is Google poaching? Is Google poaching, bro? Yeah, they pay 10x. Yeah, of course. I mean, that only makes sense. Yeah. That sucks. Freaking autistic overflow on X. Damn you. I wish Google would poach me. Know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're gonna create a storage for captain data. I wish there was an easy way I could just give it like the lowercase version and it would camel and upper for me as part of the macro without standard lib, but it's actually kind of weird, so I've resorted to doing this. Which I'm not happy about, but at some point I might figure out a trick. Okay, so we've got our storage for captains. Oh, I have to do the exact same thing, don't I? Yeah, I just went over it, Laugh. Okay, are you not paying attention, bro? Do you even pay attention? Hang on, I'm gonna put on my hoodie. Do you even pay attention, bro? Look. Okay, camel lower score, upper score. Because there's got to be a trick where I can just give it the lowercase and it'll camel and upper for me. But inside of a macro, it gets weird to do that. Especially if I'm gonna pass it as like a parameter. Because I need it to be as a parameter of the macro, not a parameter of the thing the macro generates. It's got to be like the macro can generate its own camel and upper from the lower. Hang on, let me put on a hoodie. It's better. Shut up, laugh. Oh, wrong ear. Yeah, hoodie's better. Hoodie's better. Okay. And then I have to do this crap too. You know what? Yeah, okay. I'll do this for now. Oh, Captain. My Captain. My Captain! That's right. Don't you forget it. Okay, yeah, this is right. Because a captain references a global NPC. Now it's going to cause a bunch of errors. And as it should, because I've done all kinds of stuff here. And I need to get the field accessors. Well, actually, just get the one, and then we'll have to manually go through the rest. Okay. That was dumb. Feet ID. OnlyFans mentioned. So this macro generates functions? Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it does. It's get and set functions right here. Well, yeah, this is part of it. I just go up a little bit. These are the field accessors. So I have to go through all the available fields. And all the get and set functions are available. And the reason why like normally in a normal C or C++ or whatever program, you wouldn't have to do this. But you're exactly right, Laugh. It's because JS needs it, right? So it's got to export it. Yeah, the functions have to be there in order for them to be available for JS to use them. And because we use them in JS or whatever your client is, it doesn't have to be JS. They have to be there. You have to be able to call it on the WebAssembly side. I use this macro strategy to generate array lists. Yeah, it's a good idea, actually. Yeah. Sup, Thornity? Good to see you, man. I hope I don't become homeless. My job is being eliminated at the end of the month. Thornity, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, what Ghost said. That sucks, man. I'm not. I don't know what to say. That really sucks. I hope you're not out for very long. Worst time too. Monday's coming. Yeah. Yeah. I hope. I hope it doesn't take you out for very long, man. Less depressing news. I'm coming back to streaming Godot. I'm doing Pirate Jam, game about climbing the corporate ladder. You always end up getting terminated. The final boss is just. Hang on. The final boss is your self respect. That's what it is. That sounds cool, man. Good luck. Work is very soul sucking. It can be, man. It can be very soul sucking. Thought about making the final boss look like my boss. Yeah. Oh no, this is layer type. That's not what I want. I want layer data. Oh man, this is gonna be so annoying to port over. Oh. Okay. Oh, the bosses you defeat get promoted at the end. Yeah. The score screen is called Severance. Leaning heavily into the satire for the game, as you should, man. As you should. It's a good way to get some of the frustration out. I need this. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of that. Oh, now we have to go do this stupid thing. Okay. Okay. Did we screw this up? No, everything looks good. Go. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this reports. I'm not looking forward to this, honestly. It's gonna suck. Inventory data, inventory type, inventory item data. That's gonna be its own thing. Technically speaking, inventory type should go above inventory data because you want the type to be available to that. Go like this. Then we're gonna have to do this stupid thing. That's gonna break because there's so many issues. That's what I expect. Grab these two guys. Go like that. Name ID. Total items. Okay, grab these, go like that. Alright, now the issue is going to be with all the stupid things that we're going to step over. Existing inventory functions. Just go up to the top. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is gonna. Oh, my odd test mode is kicking in. Oh no, this is gonna. F. My macro takes inventory with a Y, but if I use the plural, it's inventories with an IE. In English. Yeti. Hello, Linika. Oh. Oh, I hate this so much. Oh, I gotta figure out what to do. Then if I change it here, I have to change it everywhere. If I pass in the max count, then I have to pass in the max count everywhere. This is so friggin'. Okay, can I take a positive spin on this? I suppose this is a good thing, because what if I want to use a different max constant and not just auto gen in the macro based on the name? So I could pass in different maxes. I mean, that's possible, yeah. Yeah, I might want to do that. So maybe this isn't the most terrible thing in the world. It sure is annoying, but okay. And locked in. Gotta go start at the top. Okay. So we'll just add it to the end. It's going to be max count. And we're going to add it here as well. Do we have any other ones? No. Okay, we have to add it here. Okay. I tried to make my life easier, but instead made my life worse. I should have followed my own advice. It was an easy button, and I didn't ask questions. And now I have to pay the price. I have to sacrifice for all of you. I'm basically your programming Jesus. You need max count here? No. Don't need it here. Don't need it here. Don't need it here. Probably need it here. And wait. No, you don't need it here. All right. First, we'll do all the storage structs. Well, might as well do it here. Okay, so max NPCs. Do I need it for the get ones? No. So, okay, so once I've hit the generate field accessors, then I've done it. All right, got it. Got it. I'm good. Next, general items. Right? Yeah. Stupid English. This is why everyone's moving to Red Note. Because English sucks. That's the real reason. Here we go. This is the one. Max inventory is the one that started a war. Okay, and since I'm sure I screwed something up, let's see what it is. Too few arguments? F. My next open slot. Here we go. It's the closing. Why am I so dumb? Probably because I'm Greek. Okay. Mature materials. I did it here too. Did I do it everywhere? What the? How did I? Why am I so dumb? This should be like child's play. AI could do this better than me. Shouldn't say that too loud. Okay, now what? Oh, I didn't finish the... Crap, I didn't replace all the maxes. Okay, what's next? Macros are never child's play. It depends on who you are, apparently. Apparently I made them way more complicated than I had to. Get inventory total items. All right, so this makes sense because now that we've taken over the inventory structure, we actually don't need any of this code. Except that we need to increment inventory total items. Okay. So there is an increment, field increment. And it's going to be this. Inventory, and it's going to be total items, and the reference will be total items. And there it is. And get inventory item inventory ID. What? Maybe I didn't remove everything. Get inventory total items. Okay, let's see. Create inventory. We want add inventory. Okay, so our init no longer is relevant. We're doing things differently. Our create is no longer relevant. We're doing an add. Add inventory item. And then inventory. All right, and now we have to do all those crap. Wait, was that it? Oh, I thought I was in for a long haul. Get inventory item, inventory ID. What's the problem, bro? Does it not exist? Do I have a function that doesn't exist? Damn. Okay, I guess let's just do inventory items next. That'll solve it. Man, you know, when I think ahead, I'm actually pretty smart. In reality, I'm actually pretty much a genius. It has come to my attention recently that I'm a genius. I take back everything I said about me being stupid earlier. I'm not. I'm just like so smart. It's crazy. It's actually a curse. It's really difficult being this smart. Get player inventory item by ID. What? Item ID, inventory ID, okay. Turn on item ID. No, it's yeah. Inventory item adjusted price. Okay. Does feel good to get rid of some code. Okay, now we have to go to item data. And we can copy this for the time being. Yeah, we want to increment that. Number held. Name ID is right. Type name ID, type reference, inventory ID number. Okay. Okay. Okay, what else we got? Get inventory item adjusted price. Inventory name ID redefinition. What? Previous definition is here? Redefinition of set inventory name ID? Oh. I see. Inventory item type, inventory ID. I see. What's up, Ross? How you doing? Need more blue? I could give you more blue if you really wanted to. I don't think you want to, though. Inventory item string ID. It's implicit. Get inventory item adjusted price. I somehow forgot adjusted price. Alright, implicit declaration of function get inventory item string ID is invalid. Why? 1804? Get inventory item string ID. When I do get by string ID... Oh, it's a bad... I see. It's a bad reference. Yeah. Get inventory item ID. Buy. Like that. I guess. Get currency and inventory item name. That's not good. Get currency and inventory. I'm not sure what's going on. To get this length of a string that doesn't exist. All right. Let's start at the beginning. Do we have inventory items? Yep. General shop inventory. Okay. So if there's a problem with our inventory, it's going to be right here. Are we not setting the right inventory somewhere? What does our inventory data look like? Increment test. Total items. Okay, we want to check the total items of our inventory. At this point, let's start there. Are we incrementing this correctly? Increment test. 0. No. No. What's up, Laughing Panda? What is up, Laughing Panda? Not much. Yeah. I'm in the middle of an annoying refactor. Trying to see how quickly I can plump this out like a Giga Chad so I can get back to building the worlds. Other than that, I'm good. I'm good. Good to see you, man. Dude, long time no stream. Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, I have streamed several times. I'm not gonna lie. You just haven't been around. So, kind of on you. This is great. Are we even getting here? Oops. Making it to poops. About to increment. Why am I doing PHP mode? About to increment world total layers. Yeah, it looks legit. Last time I was notified it was 6 days ago. Must have been no Panda stream. Yeah. Yeah. We actually had a sign up and everything. And just like it had your face. That somehow I got it just magically. And it's just a big X over it. Yeah. Yeah, caught. Red-handed caught. What can I say? Current value. New value. Sublime needs to chill out. See here. About to increment worlds and total layers. Current value is 1. New value is 2. Okay. That's legit. updated value. Total items 1. 1, 2, 3. So what's your deal? Ted Robot, how's it going, man? 3 new viewers of Panda and their name were banned that day. It was just we were just like, we went all out. We were like, I mean, it was borderline racist. I'm unbannable as long as I got my sword, feeling kind of Ronin over here. Yeah. You're the only panda that survives. You're like the only true panda, the one true panda. Okay, so I've got problems. About 99 of them. I've got about 99 problems. Oh, you know why? Because I'm not adding the inventory. Because as I realize it now, I'm not actually adding the inventory. No, I am adding the inventory. I truly am. No, I am. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're good. All right. Okay. Nobody saw that. Okay, I didn't spend like 5 minutes on nothing. More like 10 plus 10. All right. We're good. Good. So. What? So confusing. I've set myself up for failure. And like, it's not even that hard for me to fail to start with, and I just made it easier. Whatever happened to DocLock? You know, I'm not 100% sure. I do know that he had some stuff come up. And like just personally. And he had to deal with some change in his life. But beyond that, I don't really have any details, so I don't know. Same with Master Snoods. I don't know where he went off to. It's been a while since I've heard from them. Kind of sucks. Yeah. Oh, Axe is busy. Yeah, Axe a lot. He's quite busy. I know he's deep in like his work and school and stuff. Um, yeah, I'm not worried so much. I should check in on him, but he had a lot going on because he was doing his architect school because he's just an architect, and yeah, he hasn't been around. He's just been busy. So it looks like I'm setting up inventory items and that's fine. It's this guy. Try to get length of a string that doesn't exist. Somehow I'm here stuck with you. Totally not the worst timeline. It's not. It really isn't. It could be a lot worse. I just want you to know that it could be oh so much worse. You don't even know the half of it. Oh yeah, yeah, do you know? It can always be worse. It can always be worse. It just happens to be the most worst now. It's just currently the most worst. I understand how that can feel that way. I do get it. A local minimum, but not local minimum, but not global. That's right, Ghost. Nailed it. Get inventory item ID by string ID. Wait, what? I need this. Friggin' hell. It's just a bad function reference. There we go. Sweet. We're back, boys. We're back. Okay. We've got the battles going. All right. Continuing on. We're gonna soldier on. Back in the biz. All right. We've got 4 stats, skills, entities need to, okay, so entity needs to be converted. Oh, we've got fleets. Oh man, this is gonna be terrible. Fleet captain, cannon, figurehead. User input can stay where it is. As a matter of fact, I should move user input up to the other general ones. If I go all the way up top here, these are just like general enumerations. Ship goods. Captains, got it. Layers we should do, even though that's so friggin' annoying. Bank does not need. A bank is just the one bank. It's just a global bank. So I'm gonna move this up too. It's the one bank to rule them all, and in the darkness tax them. Okay, layers. Okay, so we did inventory, we did inventory items, we did ports. I guess it's layers. Oh, this is gonna suck. It's gonna break the rendering. It's so gonna break the rendering. But I gots to do it. This is the path I've chosen for myself. All right. So layers are this is kind of like metadata for layers. Layers end up getting they end up getting added to like a big predetermined layer array for and then the layer array gets cleared for each world. So this is why I store a global world data offset here, because global world data is where the layer data is for any world that's currently being used. So I don't actually have to worry about the big global world data array. All I have to worry about is just this meta structure, which tells me information about the layers. Okay, so I had to say that out loud to load it into my head while I go and break the entire rendering mechanism. Okay, red. Right. Type. Same. Oh, come on. Same value. Block. Okay. G. Oh, come on. G data. Oh man, I'm gonna have to replace all these. What's up, Sneaky? It's okay to be lazy, man. All good. All good to be lazy. Just don't let it become a habit, okay? I burned myself out Thursday night. Coded for like 16 hours. Yeah, that can be tough, man. Like, that can be tough, especially when you have to do that. You didn't have to. You couldn't help yourself. Yeah, I get that too, man. Sometimes it's like an itch. You know what I mean? Like you can't stop yourself. You know what I'm saying? If the muse just say, yeah, exactly. But then you pay a price after. Okay, hang on. How am I gonna if I'm gonna do Def minus 6 intel buff for like 2 or 3 days, especially as you get older. So I don't really have much of a choice. Get layer width. Layer ID. Just go for it. Get layer. Global world data. Offset. You're 33? Bro. You're a kid. You're a child. It's almost illegal for me to talk to you. Wait until you're 40. Hey, Kelly, name. I clear storage. Here. Create layer. I'm so not hireable right now. Wait until you're 44. I'm like 33 going on 60. I've lived 8 lives. You've seen some stuff, huh? We need to ban Sneaky before you get tagged. Yeah. Yeah. I had to let that one through. I just can't say it. TOS and all that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Layer height. Nah, there's no way. There's no shot that I did it that quickly. Yeah, that's what I thought. Get layer machine name? Yeah. Why am I doing this? Get layer machine name. Why on earth? Oh. Because I'm stupid. And I thought it'd be cool to do this. And it's not. It's not even half cool. It's stupid. I should be checking by ID, not by character. Not by string. So what I should be doing is... NPC layer string ID. PC layer index, get layer name ID, layer index is equal to NPC layer string ID, like that. That's what I should be doing. And then this would be entity layer. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. No way, Sneaky. Wait. Battle and Sneaky? You were both Navy and Marines? Holy crap. Hey, like, are we talking US both? Both of you in US? USMC. What about you, Sneaky? Were you US as well? USN? Damn. So okay, so before I say the next thing, I worked when I was doing HTMX before I got fired at that job. The CTO at the time, former US Air Force, solid stand-up guy, like easiest one of the best people I've ever worked with, hands down. The guy was amazing. I still talk to him to this day because he's awesome. So I'm Canadian, but I have much respect for what you guys do over there, and in no small way do you guys help protect us Canadians up here in our igloos. So thank you for your service, because dear Lord, just a few of the stories I've heard from that guy. Like, it's no picnic. Like, it doesn't matter if you're Air Force, Marine, Navy. It ain't a picnic. It ain't like easy mode, you know? So yeah, thank you. Because it's freaking like I get to sit here and stream and, yeah, in no small way do you have an impact on my ability to like enjoy my life. So I appreciate it. I appreciate what you guys did or are doing. I really do, because it's beyond my comprehension. So just need to say that. 51st state, let's go. Can you believe Air Force gets the same discount at Denny's? Son of, I'm gonna pass that on. I'm passing that on. Sit, bros. It's getting passed on. It's over. Get current layer ID by string. Find string ID by machine name from input. Find layer ID by string ID. Is that right? Get layer ID by string ID. Get layer ID. I think it's got to be get. I think it's got to be this. Man, holy crap. No way it worked. No way. No, bro. It worked. Layers refactored. Let's go. Military's gonna crap right now. Apparently, I'm happy it got out before they stopped caring as much about it. Yeah, I'm focusing on. Yep. Sneaky. Yeah, man. I'm trying to. You're good. Like, it's fine. I don't mind you saying it. Let me put it this way. I avoid the topics for obvious reasons, but I 100% agree with you. And if you, I think if you talk to Laugh, he's Dale in Discord, in our Discord. He and I have long conversations about that crap. And it leads off into like the societal stuff, right? You know what I'm talking about, Sneaky. I think you get it. If that's how you see it, then I'm pretty sure you know exactly where I'm going with it. I just try and avoid it on stream because it's kind of like it's above the pay grade of the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to focus on programming here because that's what I know and love. But Laugh and I, Dale on my Discord, we go and Adaraz too. You might be at home with us, man. But you know what? Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna avoid it, but you get it. Combat Arms has been effeminated, and they wonder why young men don't want to join. Good point. That will follow up into Battle. Okay, so Battle, if that's how you're feeling, you're home. I'm okay. Look, it's really tempting for me to get off my lawn, old man. Yeah, it's really tempting for me to go off on like on the topic. But if you guys are here, I'll pop in the Discord link just in case you don't have it. But if life isn't yes. If so battle and sneaky, if you guys are feeling that way, I'm telling you, myself and Dale is what his name is, and Adaraz as well. We'll usually hop on lounge, and we'll just shoot the breeze, and we'll talk about all this stuff, because there's like a bigger societal thing. And if you pay attention to the kind of messaging that I'm kind of trying to spread on X and Twitch and YouTube and all that, I think you can see the overlap, if that makes sense. You can kind of see the overlap between the bigger, what's going on kind of outside of programming and how it's infecting programming. But I'm just trying to really, really, really skirt those edges and not make it about those things, and instead focus on like the core ideas, right? And the core ideas, the core ideas are something you can argue about without like having people run away from the argument because you brought up the thing that automatically boxes you into one category or another. So that's why I take the approach that I do, because I want to have the argument about the idea, because I think there's enough there to argue about that without having to get into the bigger societal things. But the bigger societal things are definitely infecting programming and the army. I've heard the same thing from other people, including and Canada, where I live, all kinds of stuff going on. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But that's all I'm going to say. I won't get into it. I'll get into it on Discord, though. Absolutely, I'll get into it on Discord. So yeah, you guys know. So yeah, when I'm off stream and stuff, and I don't have like, I don't have to do family stuff, I will hop on Discord and we'll talk about that. And you guys are welcome to hop on and just ping. You can ping. Here, I'll ping him for you on general. And I'll say battle and sneaky, and I'll put it in general. And that's the guy you want to be talking to. Oh, Canada, we weep for the it's bad up here, man. It's so bad. And unfortunately, so I'll try and talk about it in a way that like skirts the topic a bit, like directly. But there are particular people and particular, I'll see if I can do this while I'm doing the refactor. Let's see if I can push my brain. Let's see if I can push my neural capacity. There are particular people in the tech industry, influencers and otherwise. And not just influencers. I've met like CEOs who are like this. And they have that mindset. I'm just going to say the mindset. You guys know what I'm talking about. It's that mindset. Exactly what we're talking about here. And programmers. Yeah, especially on Twitch. Got to be careful. Yes. Especially on Twitch, you see lots of it. That's exactly right, Sneaky. And one of the primary reasons why I get on the soapbox here and I make rants about programming, in general, the issues with programming, there is a huge component. There's a huge reason why the societal aspect of it seeps into the programming space. Sup, Pure? Good to see you. And the problem that I have is that I'm not equipped to talk about it at the societal level. There are people who are much smarter than I am, much more capable of having that kind of conversation. And hang on. So there's can someone tell me what mindset he's referring to? Asian cheese pants. What's up, man? No, we can't. We'd have to count. Yeah, no, but there is a mindset. There's definitely a mindset. It's really risky for me to say it. So I just don't. And it's not like I honestly, I can't talk about it at a higher level. There are plenty of people who can duke it out and have that battle at in terms of like general society, like what's going on in the world and whatnot. Asian countries do have a different mind. Yeah. I'm not kidding. I recently went to China and it's very different. And again, I can't talk about it directly. All I can do is insinuate. But what happens is, like on Twitch, just like we talked about, there are particular influencers in tech streaming. There are vast, like large portions of programmers, like huge amounts of programmers who think this way. That is something I can talk about because I'm in the programming space, right? So I can't talk about society as a whole, but I can talk about what happens when society as a whole, those kinds of mindsets seep in to the programming space. Now this is something where like we can all have a conversation about it because this is what the space we're in. And there is a way to circumvent talking about the societal aspect and say, well, do these ideas actually fit into the programming paradigm? Like how you interact with code, essentially, right? I'm kind of, I'm reducing things down to a very simple statement on purpose, again, because I'm trying to avoid a bunch of the trigger things that are happening that I don't want to say. But they absolutely do affect like how you do programming. And I think you guys, like Sneaky, Battle, Laugh, etc., you guys will see or will agree. How about this? You guys will agree that you can see the effects on the programming space in terms of software quality, video games, like even just video game performance, software performance, websites, things like this. Like it's more than... Yeah, I'm trying hard not to. Yeah, Asian. I mean, Asian, if you really want to, you can hop on Discord and maybe somebody can help you out there and tell you. I don't mind talking about it on Discord. It's easier to talk about that stuff on Discord than it is on like live stream. In GameDev, it's easy to see. Yeah. So Ghost, you probably know too, than what I'm talking about here. But I think that there is a way to attack these ideas in programming without having to escape out to the higher level. If that makes sense. Like you don't have to go and talk about like the higher level, like what's happening in society and you know the different things that are going on. You can just focus on the programming space, and that's where I'm good at. I can make some good arguments about like why ideas in programming are stupid when you bring them in particular ways without having to go into like, well, there's a big societal thing that like, you know, let's argue about that. I don't have to do that, right? But I think for those of you who are understanding what we're talking about here, myself and with chat, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about and exactly where this crap stems from and exactly how infectious it is in the programming world. And we just talked about how it affects other aspects of life. For example, military. You know, and you could pick just about anything and you can see how infectious it is in just about any aspect of life. It's almost virus-like. It's viral in a way, but not in like this, you know. Hey, Vicente, you're lost? Yeah, man, if you just jumped in, then you're going to be a bit lost. Just talking about a particular mindset out in society that is extremely infectious, and I can't really talk about it. It's not something we talk about here, and yeah. But it was kind of touched upon in chat, on Twitch chat, and so I just kind of very highly brought it up because I think there are some like-minded people. And so I'm just saying on my Discord, you probably want to chat to a few of them. Yeah, Vicente. I mean, essentially. Yeah, but it's really bad. It's just really bad. Let me do entities next. Might as well do that. I didn't say the thing. Yeah. Yeah. I don't need to say anything else now. I think you guys got it. Yeah, he did. He said the thing. It's true. He said the thing. Damn it, Vicente. You're not supposed to say the thing. Sneaky's right. Um, yeah. So if you can see it and you kind of like you can understand how that plays a role. Um, yeah, hop on Discord. It's much easier to talk about it there. I don't know why this came up. As a matter of fact, how long have I been streaming? Because I might have to consider. You said the forbidden words, yeah. How long have I been streaming for, bro? Bro. 2 hours and 30. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll go for a little while longer. I'll go for like maybe 10 or 20 more minutes. And then I'll actually hop on Discord and I'll continue the refactor on Discord and tackle a few things off stream. And then maybe I'll go back on stream later when some of this refactoring is done, because I'm gonna have to jump off and on my like in and out of my seat here. So maybe Discord would be easier for this refactor. So I'll just keep going for a little while. And then if you guys do want to chat about this crap on Discord, hop on my Discord. We like to chat about these things and more. I'm sure you can guess all the things we like to talk about. And I'll hop on in just a little while, in just a little bit. But let me do another 10 or 20 minutes here, just so it's not like an abrupt stop here. Let me just see if I can get the entity stuff out of the way, since I'm kind of halfway into it. What are my errors going to be? Entity structs. Yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? It's the struct. It's the last holdout of the structs. I'm gonna have to replace all these. Okay, might as well go for it. Let's do it. Lock in for a minute, get this done, and then I'll go on Discord. In lounge is where I'll go. And I'll talk to you guys there, and then maybe I'll pick up the stream again later when we have more of this out of the way. When we're actually working on fun stuff. I don't think I need set default entity anymore. I don't need this. I don't need this either. And I don't really need that. Maybe clear storage entity, maybe this. Crap, I'm gonna have to do like I'm gonna have to do an entity with this. How would I do this? Yeah, it'd be like this. Entity name ID, like that. Okay. You know what? You know what I am gonna do? There we go. I'm gonna do that. You guys will see. A couple of you just got some superpowers. For obvious reasons. Well, I get it, Sneaky, but it's actually difficult. It's difficult. It's difficult. I'll explain. I'll explain on Discord, because this is a pretty boring stream. Might as well. It's good to like streams like this are good to document the work. So I'm glad, you know, in a way it is good to do this, but in another way it's like nobody actually wants to watch this. When I'm building worlds and stuff and doing map stuff, it's better. Yeah, Sneaky. Yeah, you got it, man. Max entities, there we go. This is what we want. Yeah, is it funny? Is it funny, Pure? By the way, Pure, how are you doing? Good to see you. I hope you and your family are doing well. With the newborn and all that. Okay, name ID. It's interactable. Solid. Step over. World position X. We're all right. Got an interview on Tuesday? Yeah. Sweet. You're going to nail it, Pure. My husband says hi too. We'll say hi to him. Yeah, Pure, you're going to nail it. Let's get rid of entity structs. Get entity world position X. Oh, come on. Man. My keyboard skills are lacking. Holy crap, it worked. That's it. Okay. So that's good, actually. Okay, so I've got this recorded. That's good. It's going to be good for the VODs and stuff, and I'll slice this up later. He ends up hearing all your streams too. I'm glad. I'm glad. I guess maybe. Okay, so essentially what I've got here is okay, so I've got macros working, and I proved that we can refactor all our flat arrays with macro generated functions and whatnot, including storage, including a struct to store all our flat array data. So I just have to keep at this for the day for the next few hours and clean this up, and then either later today or tomorrow I'll pop back on stream and we'll build out more of the world, clean up a few things and build out more of the world. It's a start. At least we know that this is working, because all the big stuff seems to be working now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this isn't bad. It's annoying, it's tedious, but it's working. And I mean, what's our line number on code on the C file now? It was 7,000, like 800, almost 8,000. Yeah, we just removed another like 700 lines. Yeah. This is way better. I do have an idea for macro generation for the scenes as well, because there's a lot of repetitive code here too. But we'll get to that. We'll get to it. At least to have it documented live that we did this. Okay, so this is good. Let me find someone to raid on the Twitch side, and then yeah, I'll hop on Discord while I work through this today. So I'll go on Lounge and I'll just add everyone when I'm on there. And we can all shoot the breeze while I do this. I'm gonna have to jump back and forth between doing this and doing a few chores, but it'll be fine. And then I will catch everyone, I don't know, either later today or tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. Who should I move you guys over to here? What you got for me, Twitch? Hang on. I gotta mute myself for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go take care of a few things. Good timing. I really dislike. I guess Pirate Software is doing the game jam, right? I guess it started. I just don't. It's so difficult to find someone on the Twitch side to move over to. It's so annoying. Blender. Parody. Oh, definitely don't want to do that. No, don't want to do that. Don't want to, man. Twitch, yo. Twitch. It's just. PHP Symfony. No. Screw it. I can't find anyone. Oh, maybe Sergeant Pepper. Yeah. Let's do Sergeant Pepper. He's cool. He does Rust, but he's cool. Okay, okay. Sergeant Pepper will get a raid. And then I'll hop on Discord and I'll add everyone on the Discord side. And we'll chat there. Hopefully I'll see a few of you in chat. And I'll try and be back later after I'm done with a bunch of this cleanup so we can do something more fun. Or tomorrow, I'll figure it out. Thanks for slogging through this with me. I know this is boring, annoying stuff, but yeah, I appreciate all of you watching everywhere on all the different platforms. You guys are awesome. Okay, peace out.